โอเคเราก็มาถึงเมืองวาเลนไทน์กันแล้วนะซุปเปอร์วาเลนไทน์แฮมมาอ้าวเฟรดี้ไงอ้าว
Enjoy your drink in peace. I ain't got no business with you right now.
What that mean?
For the last time, leave me alone.
Or what?
โอ้โหโหดมากอ้าว
Get the hell out of here!
โกนหนวดมาแล้วนะฮะ
You! Get out of here!
จอห์นมาสตัน
It is good
ได้เจอคุณอีกครั้ง
I thought I
Pardon.
heard a rumor you was alive. Jim Milton, that you?
จิมมิลตันนั่นคุณเหรอ
Guess I didn't do a real good job of hiding my identity. We didn't hear nothing about you.
You killed a feller up by Roanoke?
Sure did.
I thought that sounded like you and Abigail and Jack.
อาบิเกลกับแจ็ค
She's fine.
โอเค
She was always so kind to me.
I'm looking to buy some property. Beecher's Hope, west of Blackwater. I'm kind of a farmer now. And you?
Oh, you know how it is. Bounties mostly and some other stuff, good and bad. Hey, you any interest in bounties?
I've gone straight. Sort of.
Oh, it's legal, usually.
Then, maybe.
Come on then.
อ้าวโอเคงั้นไป
Where are we headed?
Strawberry.
สตรอเบอรี่
From New York. Good price for it.
What'd he do?
Rob a bank?
คนหนึ่งอะนะ
No, with a pan. He's an accountant, I think.
Sounds easy.
ไป
Come
ตาม
on, we got a bit of a ride.
I know.
ตามสเตย์เอ้ย
Your telegram.
ใช่ตามเฟรดี้ไป
Said you had something to discuss. I didn't think we'd be chasing down an outlaw.
There's something else.
What?
Micah.
Micah?
ไมก้า
Think so? I heard if someone sounded like him. Hey! I heard if someone sounded like him about a year back.
Okay.
We always said if we found him,
I know what we said we'd do. That ain't changed.
I didn't think I'd see any of you again after you left for the Yukon.
Now we came back. Didn't strike it rich, as you can see.
But you're a rancher now.
I aim to be. Probably why I can't afford it. This country's becoming real civilized. Bad folk won't be around for long.
ไปไปเรื่อยๆหูฟังแต่ฟังโอเคเดี๋ยวกูฟังแป๊บนะโอเคไมค์ยังเปิดอยู่ถ้าเกิดดูไมค์นี่เอาเฮ้ย
What can I do for you?
อ้าวเดี๋ยวขออนุญาตลบคลิปวิดีโอใน YouTube แป๊บหนึ่ง
Feller's name is
พาร์ทที่33นะฮะหน้าปกมันหาย
Bald 45.
สวยละ
Hey,
You hit up that way.
มันน่าจะอยู่ที่อพาร์ตเมนต์นะดูแล้ว
you seen a fella?
คุณเห็น
From New York? Bald guy?
Yeah. A few New Yorkers come here in search of the West.
This one's a wanted man. I work for the government. Sort of. His name's Nathan Kirk.
Mr. Kirk. But he's so charming.
Is he staying here?
He's, up in room 3.
I'm gonna go pay him a visit. It's government business.
How exciting.
โอ้ยไปขึ้นชั้นบนนะฮะมาเดี๋ยวไปจับกุมแป๊บน่าจะอยู่ที่ชั้นนี้แหละชั้น3ก็คือชั้นนี้นะ
Mr. Kirk!
คุณเค้ก
Mr. Kirk, you in there?
คุณเค้กอยู่นี่เปล่าใคร ไม่ต้องพูดแล้วครับเปิดถีบเลยเฮ้ยเอ้าเดดี้ทำอะไรอ่ะ
Got him?
เอาปากโอ้เอากระโดดมาเฮ้ยไปอ๋อเราจะทำให้เขารอดแน่เลยห้ามให้เขาตายฮะโอ้ยไปนู่นแล้วเฮ้ยมาไปเชือก
I'll catch up with you.
Where are you going? Shit.
เขาจะไปไหนเนี่ย
You ain't cut out for this, Kirk.
Leave me alone.
Come peaceably.
We just want to talk.
เฮ้ยอะไรอ่ะโอ้ยโอ้ไปไม่ใช่ผมไม่ใช่มอนสเตอร์พี่ ผมเป็นคนดังอ้าวยิงเหรอเอ้ยเกือบแล้วไปโอ้ยเมื่อไหร่จะถึงเนี่ยอ้าวผมจะจับกุมไม่ได้
Then come on and talk to us. Please don't.
ฉันจะจับแกเข้าที่คุกเริ่มทนไม่ไหวแล้ว
Campbell, we want him alive.
เอ้ยโอเคเริ่มช้าหน่อย แล้วก็ช่างฉลาดไปจอนขอจับกุมจับโอ้ย
Here we go.
เดี๋ยวขอรูดแป๊บมีเงินน้อยเพิ่งไปโกนหนวดมา
Real fun.
โอ้ย
An innocent man.
ไม่ต้องพูดอ่ะ
It's a mistake. My wife is
Huh?
a desperate woman. Are you married, sir?
None of your business what I am.
She
Bye.
made me do it. She broke me. I did bad, but I'm not.
Hey, quiet now.
Where shall I send the money? I ain't been paid yet.
Hold on to it for me. Need to speak to the bank over in Blackwater. Get a loan for the property. Might make them happy to see I've got a boss.
So I've got a couple of other leads I could use your help with if you're interested. I'm usually at the saloon in Blackwater.
I need money pretty bad, so I'll come find you.
ทีนี้ก็เป็นชั้นคอมพิวใช่ป่ะโอเคจริงด้วยแป๊บนึงนะท่านผู้ชมโอเคเราก็จะไปที่เมืองแบ็กวอเตอร์กันนะไกลไหมเนี่ยเช็คดูก่อนก็ไปแค่เมืองแบ็กวอเตอร์เนาะงั้นเราก็มีนะวิธีฟาสต์ทาวเวลแบบไม่ต้องจ่ายตังค์ด้วยกันตั้งแคมป์ไม่ยากต่อไปฝนตกเหรอถึงมาอยู่เลยตรงนี้ไปเราทีนี้เราก็ฟาสต์ทาวเวลไปที่เมืองแบ็กวอเตอร์แค่นั้นเองเมืองแบ็กวอเตอร์ผมเพิ่งมาที่นี่นะเนี่ยไปธนาคารมาเปิดประตู
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you?
ได้
Yeah, please come in. I'm looking for Mr. Atherton. I'm a friend of Mr. Getty's over at Pronghorn Ranch.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Atherton is in his office. Hey, please head in.
Thank you.
Yeah.
งั้นเราก็ไปหาเขาเลยง่าย
Can I help you?
I hope so. I want a loan, sir. A line of credit, so I can buy some property.
What property?
An old ranch, Beecher's Hope.
Oh, that old dump?
I know it ain't much, but I ain't much of a farmer either. But I will get there.
That is a very unusual way of asking for a loan. Mr.
Marston.
Marston.
Only folk around here call me Milton. It's kind of a joke, I guess.
A joke, huh? And which folk?
Mr. Geddes? I work for him. He said that you could help me out. I mean, if you can.
So old David Geddes told you I'm the kind of man to loan a man with two names money so he can buy a rundown farm on account of his lack of farming skills, huh?
Don't sound too promising when you put it like that.
Well, how would you put it?
Sorry to waste your time, sir.
Oh, sit down. I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, of course, we'll be expecting you to make regular payments, and given a lack of much evidence you got any means of repaying, the terms won't be too great. But if my cousin vouches for you, it'll be okay with the bank.
Really?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, of course, we'll be expecting our money back regular as clockwork until the debt's settled. Otherwise, the farm reverts to the bank, no matter how much you paid.
I understand.
Well, why don't you go check out the land while I fix the contracts and talk to Mr. Geddes. Oh, I heard there's squatters up there. We've been having so many problems recently, they'll need clearing on.
Sure.
Well, come back when you're done and we'll fix up the paperwork.
โอเคนะจะซื้อที่ดินใช่ไหมไปแล้วก็รีบไปกันเลย
All right, girl.
อ๋อมีราคาหัวแล้วโอเคไว้ทำหน้าที่เพราะเงินตอนนี้ไม่ได้มีเยอะมากต้องมาล่าค่าหัวการล่าหาสมบัติมาแล้วก็จะอย่างแรกเราน่าจะมีที่ดินแล้วแหละไปว้าวไป
Blind man
What?
Cassidy is not old crazy man Cassidy.
เดี๋ยวตลกคนนี้มันคุ้นๆฮะ
Man.
Okay, here you are.
เอาให้เงินสิเฮ้ยกดเงินคนนี้เหมือนผมเคยเล่นในอาร์เธอร์แล้วผมก็เจอคนนี้นะพาที่เท่าไหร่วะลงไปไหลเนี่ยได้ละเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวนะ
Oh well. They will come for you.
เพื่อน
friend. When they
เอา
do, you will not have a choice.
โอเคปะเนี่ย
You have lived better.
โอ้ยผัวเมียไม่รอดเหรอว้ายกลายเป็นคนเลว
I guess I'll bear that in mind.
อ้าวผัวเมียตายโดนธนูปักให้เลยมีเงินให้บ้านเนี่ยโอ้ตายแล้วครับท่านผู้ชมผัวเมียตายเป็นที่เรียบร้อยทำที่เป็นคนดีโอ้ my god ก็ว่าอยู่อะไรขี่ผ่านมาสุดท้ายก็ตายไปไม่เสียเวลาแล้วมันก็พาร์ทที่3-4แล้วนะไปใกล้แล้วใกล้จะถึงแล้วเฮ้ยนี่เหรอที่ดินเราโอ้โหมีขยะขยะล้วนๆที่เห็นเนี่ยขยะที่นี่เนี่ยนะ
Can I help you, friend?
อยาก
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land.
เฮ้ยมี3 คนเหรอ
Afraid afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this?
I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land. Or he's gonna.
Owns it.
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
จะทำไงดีอ่ะให้เงินไปอ่ะเอาเงินไป10
Take
บาท
some money. Go try and find somewhere else to stay.
You for real, friend?
Sure, take it.
You're a real gentleman. Okay, boys, let's go celebrate.
โอเคไปฉลอง
Thanks, mister.
ฮะนี่ไม่มีการหาเรื่องนะฮะนี่แหละฮะสำหรับคนที่จะไม่อยากหาเรื่องให้เงินเขาเดี๋ยวจะหาเรื่องอยู่แล้วไป let's go
Ah, it's you, the man with 2 names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down, and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here. Now we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Okay.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. I'm just joking.
โอเคไปดีกว่าโอ้ย
Well,
เฮ้ย
it is.
Uncle.
Well, I thought you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same.
Uncle.
Come here.
แค่หนวดเริ่มยาวขึ้นเฉย
I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care
No,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right.
ๆอ่ะต่อไป
You gonna mount up or what?
Follow me.
ตามฉันมา ไปบิกกี้โฮป
West.
West? Oh, ain't you a man of few words? I can see we're headed west. You know, speaking in monosyllables don't make you seem interesting. It makes you seem stupid.
I don't care how I sing.
Well, now where west are we headed, you damn grunting fool?
This ranch I bought just now.
Is that what you were doing in the bank? Spending all your money? Oh, on a ranch in the armpit of West Elizabeth. Oh, my lord.
Not that that's any of your concern, but I was in the bank borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No, she's, her and Jack are waiting until I'm set up before joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. I just bought this place.
นี่
You're
บ้าน
lucky
เจ้า
I'm
ดิ
showing it to you and not looking for a place to bury you out here. This is it. Look at her.
Okay.
โอเค
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
I don't know. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we gonna farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So, you think I'm an idiot?
No, I know you're an idiot.
เอ้านอน อะไรของเขาเนี่ย โอเค แล้วก็มาเก็บหินทั้งที่อังเคิลก็ไม่ได้ช่วยอะไรเลย เดี๋ยวตาย เฮ้ย อะไรอะเฮ้ย หรือว่าพาร์ท 2เหรอ อ้าว พาร์ท 2แล้ว โอ้โหวิชิ่งโฮปโอเค ตอนนี้ก็พาร์ท 2แล้วนะฮะ โอ้ ขอเช็ควิดีโอก่อนอ้าววิดีโอเราอัดไปเยอะ อัดไปแค่แป๊บเดียว ผมจะอัดคลิปนี้นะฮะ จบภายในวันนี้เลย เกมมาโอเค ก็สร้างมาเป็นชาวไร่แล้วแหละ โอเค ต่อไปเราก็จะไปหาอังเคิลนะฮะ ไม่ได้ทำอะไรเลย อังเคิลมาฝึกวิ่งก่อนละกัน ลูกไปกันลูกแข่งวิ่งกันแข่งวิ่งเจ้าเฮ้ยลูกฟ้าทาวเวลได้ โอ้โห ลูกวาร์ปได้ผมจะคิดคอนเทนต์แล้วมาวาร์ปได้เฮ้ยมาวาร์ปได้เฉยเลยอังเคิลโอ้นอนตลอดเลย
Working hard?
เฮ้ยทำงาน
It's the lumbago. If I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You
ตื่น
can be
หรือ
so
จะออก
testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
ก็เตะสิครับตื่นโอ้โหเตะปุ๊บหายปั๊บ
What did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh shit! Well, we gotta go.
ฮะไปไหน
Gotta go to Saint Denis.
ฮะ
Charles.
เซนเดนิส
Charles Smith is alive, I
ชาวส
reckon.
มิธยัง
Charles Smith
ฮะ
alive?
ชาว
Really?
สมิธยัง
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all.
ฝัน
By the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
แล้วฝันว่ามันเป็นนักมวยด้วยโอ้โห ที่เมืองเซนเดนิสไป ตอนนี้เราก็ไปแล้วนะฮะ ไปหาชาวแต่ผมไม่รู้ว่าเรนฟอร์ยังอยู่หรือเปล่า แล้วพวกที่เหลือจะรอดกันไหมมีใครรอดบ้าง
Here we are.
Come on, let's get
ไป
off.
All right.
โอ้ยโอเค
Back in Saint Denis.
เก่ง
Never liked this place.
Yeah. Oh, me neither.
เมืองนี้แหละที่เคยทำให้จอห์นติดคุกมาด้วยตอนนั้น
Let's go find
ตาม
that
อังเคิลไปนะฮะ
bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons. You take the slum.
How about I take the saloons? and
มา
you
ทำอะไร
take
อ่ะ
the slums?
อ่ะงั้นเราก็ไปที่ร้านแฟรงค์นะฮะ ร้านเรานี่ผมไม่เชื่อหรอกม้าเรายังอยู่ ไปคือต้องวิ่งตลอดเลย ไปลูกไปกัน มันน่าจะอยู่ที่ร้านแฟรงค์นะ ถ้าเกิดร้านเหล้าปกติผมไม่เคยเห็นชาวไปร้านเหล้ากินไม่เคยกินเหล้าด้วยไปร้านแฟรงค์แหละ เฟ้นหรือแฟรงค์วะ เฟ้นเฟ้นก็แล้วกัน ไป เอาเฮ้ยเลยมาถึงแล้ว มันน่าจะอยู่ที่นี่แหละ
Y'all,
เช้า
morning to you.
Buenos dias,
Excuse
senor.
me. Morning, friend. Sometimes I wonder how any of us cope. Excuse me. How are you, ladies? Ma'am?
Good morning, sir.
Fine day
Excuse
for
you.
it, miss. Fellas?
Good morning to you.
โจสันโจสัน
Morning.
Pardon me.
มาน่าจะอยู่ที่ร้านนี้แหละ
Bonjour. How can I help you today, sir?
เอ้ยพ่อค้าคนใหม่อ่ะ
Big Indian fella?
คนเก่าเลย
Indian? Yeah. A boxer. No. Sorry, mister. No. Actually, yes. I think he's fighting, I believe. Fighting out behind Saint Saturnin. Thank you. Thanks a lot. No
ขอบคุณ
problem.
ไม่มีปัญหาสงสัยร้านนี้เขารู้นะครับว่าชาวไปต่อยมวยพนัน ไปมีเงินแค่$8
What took you so long?
เอ้ย
Oh, good lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met. He told me Charles was here. Still love Not one of life's great mysteries. Turns out.
And you are a killer.
เฮ้ย
Both know what
หน้าหลัง ชาวหรือเปล่า
you're leaving now.
You don't know the half of it.
John?
อ้าวนั่นไง
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
ดัดอังเคิลเหรออ้าวมาทำอะไรอะไม่รู้
I'm alive.
Uncle
young
thought
lot.
maybe he was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just. I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights.
Sure.
And you like that?
ชอบเหรอ
Of course not.
แน่นอนว่าไม่
So,
ว่า
let me go place a bet. Come on. Man, I thought you were dead.
Sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
ไปอยู่นี่ต้องนี่
Sure,
ครับ
I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle between the descendant of ancient warriors and a not-so-noble savage. On my
Hey.
left, a
ไปดูมวย
ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean.
เอาเลยต่อยเลย เดี๋ยว นี่
Stay on your feet, you hear? Hit him, Charles. Don't black out just yet. Lone Wolf. Knock him out.
เก่งมากชาว
Pretend he's Micah. Try and stay on your feet, you hear? Stupid. Knock him out.
โอ้ต่อยกันอย่างง่ายเลย โอ้โหเย่เก่ง
Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
ใส่เสื้อเอ้ยเปลี่ยนชุดใหม่จัง
How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
ไป
We just made the
ได้เงินด้วย
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to lie low.
Where?
We got a little place up past Blackwater, the high country.
Okay. Now I gotta grab my baggage. I booked a steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Okay, boys. I'll meet you at the bridge outside Saint Denis.
What are you doing?
Just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick. Come on.
ไปโอ้ได้เงินด้วย40
This way.
โอเค
My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get
อืม
out.
อาร์เธอร์ช่วย
Gave
ฉัน
me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a draftsman myself nowadays.
He was a good man. As much as any of us could be.
Getting sick like that has to rattle a fella.
Rattle him or give him some kind of understanding. What his life was really all about.
Yeah? That makes sense.
Anyway, I heard all you were dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who
Yeah.
knows?
ไม่รู้อะตายแล้วมั้ง
Maybe.
ไม่รู้
I'm not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know,
เอ้ยผู้หญิงปีน
he ain't around
ปีน
here.
ไปไหนอะ
I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time.
อืม
Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss.
รู้แค่สตาร์โดนจับ
Real mess of him. I heard he
อืม
died.
แล้วก็ไม่บอกอะไร แล้วก็ตายที่คุก อ๋อ
Guess some folk are strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
None of us is innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. If it wasn't for... Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey,
อ๋อ
come over here.
พวกม็อบเหรอ
Well, you go left, I go right. On three. Three.
เอาโอเคเริ่มต่อสู้กันเลยพูดอยู่ไม่ทันขาดคำอืม อืม
Never just one fight.
Evidently.
ไปตัวละ ไปเอาป้อมไม่ใช่คนขี่โอเคปืนลั่น
Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Hold on.
แล้วอังเคิลอ่ะ อย่าเพิ่งลืมอังเคิลดิตำรวจไม่ตรวจอะไรเลย
You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Sandra Nee ain't
ตำรวจไม่จับเฉยเลย
That. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. The further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No.
อ้าวเฮ้ยไอ้ยาวไปชนคนชนอีกแล้วชนไป2 คนแล้วเนี่ย
Get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything?
โอเค
I think we're clear.
ต่อไปก็อังเคิล
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
นั่นไงอังเคิลป่ะ
You boys been all getting up to no good?
kind of, been getting shot at.
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
จอยโดนโอ้บ่าย 2แล้วเนี่ยตอนนี้อัดมาตั้งแต่เมื่อเช้ายันบ่าย 2แล้วผมจะอัดคลิปนี้ให้มันจบเกมไวๆเลยตัดไม้เช้าน่าจะมาที่นี่ด้วยนะมาจริงด้วยโอเคนี่คือแคมป์เราอ้าวไงเรดี้เหรอแล้วเรามาทำของ
Feels like old
อัง
times.
เคิลก่อน
Good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
Here he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as weak old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
Place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in the middle. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses. You loop that end around there. Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well,
สงสัยเราต้องมาทำลายบ้านหลังนี้ให้พังนะ
now just pull.
เริ่ม
Got this, John? I'll go when you do.
I need a break.
เฮ้ยจะพังแล้วพังเรียบร้อยพังโอเคทำได้ดีแล้ว
See? I told you it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay. You keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna tell you
Just
that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to.
ไปตอนนี้ผมจะไปนี่กันแล้วกันไปหาเตดี้มาเตดี้แอดเลยน่าจะอยู่ที่เมืองแบ็กวอเตอร์หรือเปล่าไม่แน่ลองดูอีกแล้วนะเตดี้อยู่เมืองแบ็กวอเตอร์จริงด้วยนะฮะแล้วเราก็ต้องไปLet's go มีเงิน40เจอกันเล่นมวยพนันหรือเปล่า
We've got you now, you
Ui.
piece of
เกิดอะไรขึ้นเนี่ยโอ้เดี๋ยว
shit. I want his skill. Get him.
You don't know who สงสัยนี่ไงจริงด้วยน่าจะเป็นพวกที่ยิงธนูใส่ชาวบ้านไปไหนอีกหรือเปล่าเอ้ยอีกคนนึงอีกคนนึงมาเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวปล่อยก่อนให้ไว้ชีวิตแต่อีกไม่กี่นาทีต่อมาเฮ้ยมาแล้วก็มานี่เอาไม้วิ่งแล้วก็ชนเฮ้ยแล้วก็โดนเสียบเอาหัวเฮ้ยเอ้ยกดแล้วเว้ยเสียบโอ้ยอะไรของเขาผมยาวๆนี่ใช่จอห์นมาสตันจากภาคแรกเลยขอเก็บเงินจากศพแป๊บหนึ่งนะฮะท่านผู้ชมเก็บโอ โอ้ย2เลยเหรอ$2 โอ้โหของดีนะเนี่ยพวกนี้อ้าวโอ้3เลยมาเก็บไปถึง50ดูสิในตบมันจะถึง50ไหมไปอุ้ย50แล้วรวยมาจากศพแล้วเนี่ยตอนนี้อุ้ยเป็นไดนาไมต์อ๋อเรามีไดนาไมต์แล้วนะฮะระเบิดเวลาคนตายว่าหัวแอะวันหลังก็มาอยู่กับพวกแก๊งเราตั้งแต่แรกสิวะมีบุหรี่ด้วยโอ้ตายไปหาเซดี้กันนะฮะใกล้ๆโอ้ยลาเชลเปล่าอ่ะน่าจะลาเชลแหละชื่อลาเชลเลยมั้งดูสภาพไปเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวไปอีกนะไปมีการล่าข้าหัวเนาะมาผมจะหาเงินมิชชั่นนี้น่าจะเซดี้น่าจะหาเงินนะเขาเป็นนักล่าฆ่าหัวเนาะเปิดประตูอ้าวฮัลโหลเซดี้
Come sit down.
มานั่งเลยได้นั่ง
You got any work?
Yeah, well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard of Shane Finley?
Cattle wrestler?
Murderer, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south, waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north
ใคร
country.
ชูป้ายอยู่วะน่ะ
I've given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Is the money good?
Yeah, it's real good. Plus, I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on.
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
ไปล่าข้าหัว
South.
น่าจะแพงมากเลยนะ
Mount
ไป
up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do.
ไป let's go
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am.
Got nothing better to do?
That new horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
My ranch? It's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble?
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
All country is good. It's just folk that are bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Besides Uncle.
มันน่าจะมีเอาเกียว
Abigail
Abigail.
ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, want to talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found
เราเจอชาร์ลส์สมิธ
Charles.
เช้า
He's alive.
เขายังรอดเหรอ
Yeah, he's
Mm.
doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there whenever you want it.
That's kind. Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
You heard anything of Dutch?
Nothing. You?
No. You'd think. He's a colorful character. Word would get out.
That's one way of putting it. Look, what happened with the gang changed everyone who was a part of it. The Dutch who put a blanket round me after the O'Driscolls, that weren't the same man at Beaver Hollow. And now, he might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
ไอ้ก้าเหรอ
I blame me for following Dutch, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
แต่เอา
He's out there.
โอเค ไป
Someday,
ไปเรื่อย
I hope we'll find him. But not now.
Come on.
ๆ ไปเรื่อยๆ
There's a spot up ahead where we can see over most of the country.
ถึงแล้วใช่ไหม
Down there.
So, James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house?
Shane Finley. Correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to him. Before
wait.
he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers?
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist. You know, I've been doing some bounty hunting of my own since I last saw you. I ain't gonna make a habit of it.
We cut off here. Oh! This is the place.
It's a view, all right.
เอ้ย น่าจะถึงแล้ว ลงไป
Look down in the valley.
เฮ้ยปืน มันเหมือนอาวุธที่เคยเล่นมาจากเธอเดินอยู่นะไป จอเริ่มมีหนวดไวมาก
You got binoculars, don't you?
I think I see something.
Yup. There they are. Down there.
Who's who?
Well, the bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And
really funny
that big
What a-
fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just work for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
Come on. Let's go follow him.
Come on, lady.
Looks like they're cutting through the canyon underneath us. Let's go. They'll be coming through here. Easy. There they are. Follow and keep an eye
ไม่
on
ใช่เราจะออกมาทำไมล่ะ เออ
them.
ตามเตดี้ไปเตดี้
You won't get north through here? What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
Sorry, I ain't used to having anyone with me. My guess is they'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them. The canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there.
แดดนี่สวยงาม
Up here, get off your horse. This might be our chance. Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
What are they
อ้าวเฮ้ย
for?
The rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men and you work alone?
I got you. You're worth 10 of them.
Great.
All right, so what you think? Should we threaten them, start shooting at them, or sneak down and pick
แน่นอนว่า
them one by one? I reckon sneaking down is our best opportunity, but it's your call.
Let's just start shooting. Maybe they'll all run
ยิงเลยดีกว่า
Skip
จะไปยากอะไร
right away. I'm going over here.
เริ่มต่อสู้เลย
Got it? All right.
มีอีกเนี่ยเอามาเหรอ
There's men up here. They're coming from
ตามเซนี่ไป เฮ้ย เฮ้ย นี่มันพวกลูกน้องนี่ เอาเหรอ เอาเหรอหึเอายิงดิ ยิงดิเดี๋ยวเอา
this way.
Push it!
เฮ้ย ลองใช้นี่ละ มา โอเค เรียบร้อย ต่อไปก็ยิงไอ้พวกที่อยู่อ้าวนั่นไงโหมาเป็นฝูงอ้าวมันยิงหมวกเซดี้อ้าวเดี๋ยวช่วย เอ้ยทำไมไม่โดนเลย ยิงต้อง เรียบร้อย อีกคนนึงไม่โดนเลยว้าลื่นตกลงตาย ตกลงไปตาย โอ้ตาย
But it's your call.
เอ้า
Let's just start shooting. Maybe they'll all run off.
Yeah, they'll scatter right away.
เอาเฮ้ยเผยกดถ่ายรูปทำไมเนี่ยก็เริ่มยิงกันเลยก็แล้วกันมาไว้เจอกันใหม่อีกรอบนะฮะท่านผู้ชม